Hi, Adam Thompson here from My Mortgage. Today, the next one in our series about investing on property, and you can follow those links below. Today we're talking about an interest-only mortgage. Look, really great option for a lot of people if they're buying an investment property is just to pay the interest. And the reason for that is the interest is tax deductible, and you would have seen that in our tax episode. But the principal you pay off that property isn't tax deductible. So you don't want to be reducing the principal balance you owe on your rental property if it's deductible. Is sort of a strategy that most accountants will recommend, and it does make sense financially. So if you own your own home and a rental, you're better to pay your own home off first and then pay your rental off later, because then that keeps your maximum deductibility on your rental up. Now, can you do that? How does that work? And some people sort of go, well, hey, no, I want to feel like I'm paying something off. Look, we look at an overview of the total amount. You know, if you owe $1 million in total between your rental and your own home, you know, if you're going to pay $50,000 a year off, it doesn't matter whether you pay 25 off one loan and 25 off the other. You're still 50,000 better off by paying it off. So we say, look, we structure it in such a way where you pay that off your own home first, and then you pay your rental property off later. Now the big thing is there's becoming a lot of pressure on from banks now going, hey look, you have interest only, you've had it for 2 or 3 years, we need you to start paying principal back. Do you have to do that? No, you don't, because your bank might be demanding that, but there might be another bank out there who's happy to let you pay interest only. So it's about keeping your options fresh, and that's where we can really help in saying, hey look, you're with Bank X at the moment, they've been really good to you, but now their terms aren't so good. Well, we can find a bank that's going to have better terms for you. So if interest only is the right way to go for you and you want to keep it ongoing, then we can make that work for you. And also from the outset, some banks will say, look, no, we're not going to give you interest only for XYZ. We don't like the class of property you've bought. There isn't quite enough income here for us to support you going interest only, or whatever it might be. But the key thing is, if interest only is the right strategy for you, we'll find the option with the banks to make sure that you can get that. It's a really good tool, and I think so long as you're focusing on your long-term strategy, obviously you can't just pay interest only forever, you've got to pay that loan off at some point, but your plan might just simply be hold that property for 20 years and then sell it. And then providing that property hasn't dropped in value over 20 years, which we've never seen, you can sell that property and take the profit at that point. So look, interest only a great tool. Happy to talk to you more about it, and keep in touch with the rest of the series with the links below, and we'll talk more about property investing. Cheers.